I just realized, next to that duck walking around with the arrow in its neck, we're the most famous thing in Lanford.
What doesn't kill us is making us stronger. We're gonna last longer than that greatest wall in China. Oh, that rabbit with a drum. If there's one thing that I've learned while waiting for my
Hey everyone,
turn, it's that
welcome to Rosexanadu. This is the second episode. Thank you so much for being here. I actually have a special guest here with me today. So, hi Jay.
Hi.
Welcome to Rosexanadu.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you for being here.
No problem. I live right next to you, so I kind of live in the same building, so it's not really that hard to get here.
Yeah, that's maybe giving away too much information that we live in a building. I'm just kidding. Actually, I like that because that's very nondescript. A building could be anything, and you usually don't think of houses as buildings.
We could be in a hospital right now. They don't even know.
We could
live in a hospital.
We could be in a cafe.
Well, maybe we're just editing out all the sounds. You don't even know.
But we're not. We're on our couch.
Yeah.
And we're...
Great, now they know we have a couch.
Right, exactly, and it's gray. Oh my god, what am I doing?
Well, thanks for having me. It's an honor.
Thank you so much for being here. Yes. So, if you couldn't tell, we're related, and I'm the mom, or the mommy, and this is the child. And do you want to tell them about yourself? Or should I? Like how old you are?
I guess I'll...
You live
I'm
upstairs of this building.
I'm 10 years old, about to be 11, and I love memes. And I love to joke around, so you guys will probably hear me tell a lot of jokes on this. What do you like to call it? You just like to call it a podcast?
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure. Well, there's so much to talk about that I'm overly excited again. So, let's see. I guess we could kind of recap the last episode. So if there's any new listeners, thank you so much for being here, right? And then the first episode, we kind of talked about, well, I kind of talked to an empty room about the Rosexanadu aspect of it being Roseanne, and then sort of also Xanadu-y, where like Roseanne sort of like represents the very like 3D nature of my life, sort of growing up, you know, in the 90s, and you know, then there being so much more to life too, and that's sort of like the Xanadu part. So we're gonna get to all of that. We're gonna unpack it all. It's quite a lot to unpack, so that's why we're starting here. So, what do you think, Jay?
I just noticed this is like, I get to be on Spotify now and stuff.
That's exciting.
And it's kind of like, it's really cool to like, I'm out in the open now, it seems like.
Oh.
Like anybody could listen to this.
Really? It's
at
true.
any time. Someone in the future could be listening to this.
I always think about that too when I'm like listening to podcasts, like because I listen to podcasts in the future, like sometimes years later.
Yeah.
And that's fun.
That is always fun.
All right, so is there anything that we want to talk about before we talk about the episode?
Yeah, I have a question for you.
Okay.
What's your favorite podcast?
My all-time favorite podcast?
Yeah, basically.
Okay. Probably the one that is hard to give the title to because it has so many titles. Do you know which one I'm talking about?
No, not really.
Well, its current iteration is
Just tell them they're waiting.
you talking heads
Oh,
to
yeah.
my talking head.
Yeah.
Otherwise known as Are You Talking R-E-M Re-Me? Otherwise known as Are You Talking You Two to Me?
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
And then there's also RHC
Mm-hmm.
P Re-Me.
If you haven't heard, it's Scott and Scott.
Yeah.
Adam Scott and Scott.
Ackerman.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Really good. I'm kind of a Conan O'Brien fan.
Mm-hmm. That's also top 10 for me.
Yeah.
Can't live without.
But that's
the
my
Conan
favorite,
one.
probably Conan.
Oh,
He's
okay.
so funny.
Yeah, that's a good favorite.
Yeah.
There are many that I love though, and essentially can't live without.
Yeah.
But most of them are just comedy.
Imagine they hear this and
silly.
they're like, we got to be on the episode 3.
Cozies, so
That'd be
breezy.
funny.
That would be so great.
But yeah,
He
you
would
have
love
anything
it.
else?
He would roast us.
Yeah, you have anything
But
else?
he'd probably have a lot to say, actually, and we could ask
Yeah.
him about things like writer strikes.
Yeah.
And he probably had friends who wrote for Roseanne. and-
Oh, yeah, seriously.
yeah, definitely.
But what else? Do you think there's anything else?
What do you mean?
Like anything else we want to talk about before we talk about the episode?
Yeah, what is it? There's probably stuff that'll come up as we talk, but yeah, we could talk about things that you and I both like.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you like Roseanne.
Yeah, we both love Roseanne.
Yeah, when did we start watching it? Fall?
Like, yeah,
or summer?
I think it was.
I think it was fall. But we have burned through it, and then we
Yeah.
burned through it again, and then I burned through it a third time on my own.
We basically just been burning the house down. So
We've been mainlining Roseanne for months.
we have been torching. We've been torching aliens. Like that's like what we've been doing. We've been burning through it like that.
Oh yeah, right. With our what are they called? The flamethrowers.
Yeah, we've been flame throwing demogorgons.
And we've also been doing that.
Yeah, so
Yeah, maybe when we're done with
you know,
Roseanne,
just
we'll
like
talk about
we like to go to a Russian jail cell, get a flamethrower, and do
no
some
spoilers.
demogorgons.
Although I guess everyone's probably seen it by now.
Yeah, or watch a
Except for-
TikTok video that spoiled it.
Right.
So don't blame us, sweetheart.
Yeah, and what are your other favorites of things that we've watched in the past couple of years? And what's funny too is that when you were little, we definitely watched a lot of Seinfeld and Parks and Rec.
Yeah, I
And-
love these comedies and shows and stuff. Can't go life without a good show like Parks and Rec or The Modern Family or just anything.
Yeah, they all have their own thing going on. And like
Mm-hmm.
even Modern Family is really funny.
Yeah.
And worth watching in like its own little world.
We just watched 11 episodes today of that.
Well, it was snowing outside.
Yeah.
Yeah. It could not have been 11 episodes.
Mm-hmm. Well, they don't know. Well, now they know we live in a cold place. We are giving way too much information. I think we should start talking about the episode though.
Oh, okay.
So I think you should do your thing because I haven't. Because I've only this is my first time and stuff. So you should start us off.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
Well,
sweetheart.
thank you.
That's my kid. That's my daughter. Yeah, that's my daughter.
You're done. Okay, so yeah, we can start talking about the episode now. And we just watched it today, which was good to brush up on it. But I have recently seen it probably 3 or 4 times.
Today?
No, not today.
No,
but...
today. You've watched it 3 or 4 times today.
No, we watched it once.
I have been watching you very closely. You've watched it 3 or 4 times today.
That's not true. When
That
you went to
is
shower,
true.
I went through it and watched a couple scenes.
That is,
That's
yeah,
not
but
3
you
or 4
watched.
times.
Yeah, but we watched it.
We watched it
She
once.
watched. Trust me, guys. She watched it way too much today.
Oh, my darling. My silly goose.
Yeah. Just get into it.
All right, so it's called Divorce, divorce, spelled out. So they don't really address that, but all right. So this is another episode that is pretty simple and straightforward, and really setting up the relationships everyone has with each other. so sweetly. And we get to see a little bit more of Jackie in this episode. And then in the 4th episode, you get to see a lot more of Jackie. It's like very much starting to use her to her full capabilities. But this one, you get a little taste of it a couple times. She's there in the beginning when they're in the kitchen, and Roseanne is cutting little DJ's hair. And I guess that all kids have memories of their mom cutting their hair. I know I do.
The moments I will never forget.
Right, exactly. They all go quite like this little scene, and the kid just is so excited to go shower or take a bath. Right?
Yeah. It's always nice to take a bath after having a haircut.
Yeah, it's so true. So that's just a really cute scene. And we get Jackie. I think that was, for me, the funniest part of the episode, when Jackie says, even though it was kind of like the worst joke in the whole series, as far as it's not that funny, but the way that Jackie and Dan, are being with each other, really makes it so funny. Do you know what part I'm talking about?
Yeah, like
when she's like, "Do you want
a beer?"
It's like, "I would love one."
And it's like, well, good. Get a couple from the fridge.
It's like not a very good joke,
but it's a really good joke at the same time.
Exactly. And Lori, who plays Jackie, is just fully giving like 200%, if not more. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah.
I'm just pretending.
You are?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But I love that part because you hear Lori's laugh and you hear Dan's laugh, and they're all just being themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, just really seems like, in fact, James was saying this today. Well, that's my brother.
Okay.
Yeah. Did I tell you that he said this?
No.
He literally said, like, exactly what I was thinking when we watched this episode today. How they're all, like, working together and, like, working off each other in such a way that it really feels like you're there. Mm-hmm. It really feels like a stage performance or something. Mm-hmm. And it just makes it exciting to watch because they're so into it and clearly having, like, so much fun. To the point almost where it's like crazy. Like they're laughing like it's like they're the best day of their lives. Like that's how Lori laughs. And I think that it's just so real, It's like they love each other right away. So yeah, you feel free to say whatever you want to say too. I'm just kind of going through the episode.
Yeah. I think that was probably the best part, is when
the funniest part.
When she's like, want a beer and stuff. Like, that's probably my favorite part.
Oh, I'm so glad I brought it up then. And then Jackie has to go return her blouse, but she's going to come back and babysit for date night. You know what
I always wondered?
What?
Why did it take her so long to return it?
That's what I wondered too. It's like, okay, that was probably at like 5 p.m. Mm-hmm. That was hours ago.
She's supposed to be back at 7. It probably doesn't take that long to get there.
No.
And it takes like
5 seconds.
Yeah.
If I was going to say like, 5 minutes, but I really meant 2 minutes.
Like a minute? Yeah, I was going to say that. And then you're like, 5 seconds. But yeah, like it takes 2 minutes to return something, not 2 hours.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. No, not even close. It's like, what did she do?
And then and I also wondered how she got into the house, like after they locked her out.
I love that part. Yeah, we'll get to it in just a second. I have thoughts about that. So then they're getting ready, and Becky is giving 100%, if not 200% here. Love Becky right off the bat. She's so good. Are you snoozing, baby? You can go to bed. I'll finish. No. So both Dan and Roseanne's hair looks better. Becky's hair is pretty normal. Becky's outfit is looks uncomfortable and heavy to me.
Yeah. You know what I thought?
What?
You know what I think? I think Roseanne's hair gets better as
sure.
the seasons go.
It's so true.
I like it straight better than curly.
I think that... Do you know what a perm is?
No.
it's like when people curl their hair permanently, so then it looks curly all the time.
She needs a spa day.
Well, that was really something they did in the 80s, like, very much. People still do it, and it's fine. But,
Yeah.
so I think that that's what you're reacting to, because I know
Yeah.
I was. Everyone has, like, really curly hair, and
Yeah.
it's not really, doesn't look the best on them, because it's like, well, your hair isn't really curly, so. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I could go on about it, but I'll stop. You're of a different generation.
Yeah.
No one knows what perms are anymore. Well, some people do. That's for
I'm
sure.
the Gen Z type.
But not in the same
and
context.
we don't know what you millennials talk
You usually do, but there are some instances like this.
I don't know, you're speaking, it's like you're speaking a different language.
Wow, that's extreme.
That is extreme. Deal with it.
I will. All right. I noticed that there was a big painting of a rose over one of their dressers in the bedroom. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
Very pink. I was like, whoa, okay. Bold. Also, all the art in that house, I'm just like, who put this art? Who would put this art in their house?
They would. They have 3 young kids. You know what I really love?
Well, I'm talking
The
about
dog.
the
Dogs playing poker. That's
Yeah.
my favorite.
yeah,
Like,
that is a staple. That's one you can't hate.
mhm.
But I'm more talking about like the big painting that's in the living room. I'm just like, all right, it's very dull and hard to look
Yeah.
at. And the same with the one over their bed in the bedroom. All right, but so then they talk about dancing and they're going to go out to dinner. And it's just a very cute exchange between Dan and Roseanne. And then they're at the restaurant. And they meet Chuck, their waiter, and they tease him. And there's a fire. And it's like,
It was
nautical themed.
And we were like
Ship
saying,
themed.
what we were saying, and I said it looks kind of pink.
The fire.
Yeah, like the outline of it looked pink.
Oh, that must have looked cool. When I inevitably watch it again, I'll have to notice.
Mm-hmm.
Then they see their friend Patsy, and she says she's getting a divorce. And then it sort of leads.
Well, she said that she got a divorce.
Oh, okay.
She's
thank
not
you.
getting a divorce.
Wow, look at you. Really good.
I didn't
really
even
good
take
catch.
notes.
Right? Well, that's. You don't have to take notes when your mind's that quick, huh? This kid. So then we're back at the best scene with the kids at home because Becky got them to let her babysit until Jackie got there. Or maybe they didn't know if Jackie was coming. She's stuck at the mall. She got a flat tire.
She got
Something
whatever.
happened.
She got crippling depression. No one knows.
Oh man, that's
It's
heavy for the first season.
It's a me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course it is. All right, so the kids are saying, "I know that," about everything to each other and making sure they're sticking to the rules about the popcorn and the phone. And the phone rings. And then they knock on the door, and it's Jackie, but they're being little brats, and they won't let her in because they're saying they weren't supposed to let anyone in. So, what'd you think of that?
That was a good scene.
Yeah.
I'm always wondering, like, what would have happened if Jackie didn't come in.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. What do you think would have happened?
I don't know. House would have caught on fire.
The house would have caught on fire.
One of them would have watched a horror movie.
But
and
they were only
scarred their life.
they weren't using the oven, though, for that exact reason, because they were
Yeah,
told
I
not
know,
to.
but somehow they burned it down.
Right, exactly.
Mhm.
The heating pad that they used to heat
Yeah.
up the popcorn
They
would have
Set on fire for no
Right.
reason at all because they turned it off.
I like it. Very creative. But Jackie sneaks up on them. Can't forget that because that's one of the best parts. We hear Lori's laugh again. And yeah, because she says, this is what we were talking about a few minutes ago that you brought up. That you were wondering how Jackie got in. But remember she says, I could get in this house like 10 different ways. And they run to the back door, and they're like, oh, she's going to try to get in the back door. But, I mean, it sounds to me like she knows, like, the windows to get in, or...
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe she came in through the basement or something.
What?
But she must not have come in through the basement, though, because she comes in through the kitchen door.
Yeah.
And we famously know that the the basement is out in that mudroom where the back door is. All right. Well,
oh no, that's a closet.
Closets. Yeah. So we're back at the restaurant, and Roseanne wants coffee, and she can't find Chuck or anyone else, so she just goes and gets the coffee.
Yeah, and she just pours it in for everybody. And then Chuck comes over. He's like, "I need the extra money." And then she's like, that lady wanted decaf."
Well, he says I'm a little behind.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I'm a little behind, like, in my work right now. Yeah, totally. And I actually really could see myself doing that. Like, obviously I would never do it if it would be obnoxious, but it's like, if they needed help and everyone wanted coffee, like, I would never, but you know what I mean. It's like, it's pretty feasible.
Yeah,
that
I'd probably
would
do
happen.
that. Like, just be like, well, you need some coffee, you need some coffee,
you know,
I need some
if it's
coffee.
right there and you're not getting in anyone's way, like, obviously I would never, but I'm just saying, like, as someone who has worked in restaurants, it's like,
what if someone was like,
it's kind of nice to have help.
"Oh, can I have a little of that? Would you give some?"
You mean if I got it for myself?
No, yeah, like if you were walking down with it and then someone was like, "Oh, can you pour some in mine? Would you do it?"
Yeah, of course. That's what I mean. I would never do this, but it's what I'm saying, I guess, and what I should have said is I could see how Roseanne could do this, because, like, she's a server, she's been a server, you know, she understands what it's like to be busy at a restaurant, I guess. So she's not doing it maliciously. She's, like, doing it to just be helpful and get it done.
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, I just love that. And then Patsy comes back, and
Well, this is the only time she comes. Or wait, yeah.
No, yeah,
right.
she does stop by in the beginning.
I always forget.
That's okay, of course. Like, I mean, we just watched it once. It's easy to forget. So
Well, I watched it once.
Oh, and so did I today. And then I watched a couple scenes while you showered.
There's only like 5 scenes per episode.
Yeah, I think there's 6 scenes because we're coming up on the end. So Patsy comes back. She tells Roseanne that, Roseanne had told her she wants to follow her dreams of being a writer and traveling and stuff. So it inspired Patsy. And so then Roseanne and Dan have a nice little convo about it all. And then they dance at the restaurant, and it's very sweet in their excruciatingly triggering 1988 outfits that bring me back to shopping at places like Elder Beerman and JCPenney. And
That's your style. I got Gucci, and I got
It's not my style. It's the style that was put upon me as a child of the 90s.
I got
Right?
Gucci, and I got
Show me the Gucci. Where is that? What are Gucci pants?
Secret Society with Meme. Got Meme sense.
Cute. Alright, so then they go home and everyone's asleep in front of the TV, including Jackie, and the house is a mess and the TV's on and it's too cute. And Dan and Roseanne have a cute moment where they kind of say goodnight to each other after their little date. And it is precious. And that's it. That's episode 3. You know it.
Yep.
As Jay and I like to say.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being here, sweetie. I can't wait for next time.
Yeah, I can't wait to come back down to my living room.
Oh, fun.
And sit on our gray couch, as you said.
No, it's not gray. It's multicolored. All right, so I think that we should play another version of the Roseanne theme song, and then Jay and I will both rate it.
All right.
All right?
Yeah, okay.
And thank you so much, everyone, for being here.
Mm-hmm.
And you can email me.
Email us what your favorite podcast is.
That's such a good idea. Yeah. And if you don't want to email, you can do it all the other ways too. And you should be able to find my email and other things like Instagram somewhere in the show notes. And thank you so much for being here. Next time we'll talk about episode 4. It's a really good episode. Very, very, very much an intro to Jackie. Finally get good Jackie time. And it's delightful. And yeah, I hope you'll come back, Jay.
I bet I will.
Oh, you're gonna have to.
I'm kind of forced to be here because can't move out until I'm 18.
Well, goodness gracious. It's not very long at all. All right, thanks so much for being here. Yeah, email us if you have questions or suggestions, or even if you want to be on.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Yeah, we can have some guests come on.
Yeah, that would be great. All right, here is Roseanne by TV Themes, and if you want to listen to it on Spotify, it's the one that's like pink and purple with a little orange TV. Very nondescript, these TV themes, but they're all very well done nonetheless.
She's called Roseanne.
Ready?
Yes.
All right.
I was born ready.
Jay is doing the saxophone, and I'm trying not to laugh. This is pretty good. It's almost good as the one we did last week. That was pretty soulful, that entrance.
It sounded a lot like the TV version too.
It did. This one did sound. Maybe it actually is.
I'm giving it a 9 out of 10.
All right, give it a 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
All right, I'll give it a 9 out of 10 as well. Thanks, everybody. Take care, and we'll see you next time on Roseanne.
Love you, sweetheart.
You're done.